this is it. First decider of the day of the qualifier, of the closed qualifier. It's these two fine chaps. ThundeR from Korea versus Lin Guagua from China. Human versus Orc. And we start on Concealed Hill. Of course, we start at 0-0. Compared to the 2020 season, the deciders are best of 3, not best of 5. So whoever wins 2 maps is qualified for DreamHack Summer 2021. Let's get it on.
The losers of this match and in general today will still have a chance in the lower bracket tomorrow. But of course you would love to clear it all out all today already to avoid that nervousness, you know, that anxiety. You're going to be tossing and turning in bed, going to be like, oh my god, what mistakes did I make? Am I going to make it through tomorrow? If you win here now, it's going to lead to restful sleep, undisturbed slumber. How's your sleep been going recently, Neo?
Easy to fall asleep, but then I wake up 3 hours later. So my sleep gets interrupted by something. I didn't figure out what it is yet, but Detective Neo is on it. We have a Farseer opening by Lin Guagua. We have an Archmage opening by ThundeR. Pretty standard so far. ThundeR, even with like 32 years of age, kind of a rising Korean player at the moment. Definitely the best shape he was in maybe ever. And Lin Guagua, haven't seen much of him recently, to be honest.
Yeah, I think we all know Lin Guagua by now for liking to base lane quite a bit with constant hit and runs, with Zeppelins, with speed scrolls, even with Shockwave. And remember, Shockwave not too long ago was buffed, which was like the least impactful buff of the whole patch, along with, what's the other one called? Unholy Frenzy. Nobody gives a damn about that either. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. Are we gonna see the Headhunters? Yes or no? The answer seems to be no.
Not yet, at least. He doesn't have the resource at the moment for the War Mill, but it's a shop now. So yeah, Grunts and Farseer. Good against Breakers later, of course. ThundeR is moving far away from his main, where the Farseer and the Wolves are coming in. And no risky creep. Also very safe with the Scout Tower. Good micro on that Militia so far. Can he save it from the big bad wolf? I don't think so. They're pincing on him and eat him alive.
At least delayed it as much as he could. This was a cool build by ThundeR. He had a bit of a power build on the altar, so he could creep the first camp more quickly and then head north right away before the Farseer with the wolves was able to scout it. So this led to a safe level 2 AM and to a lot of confusion for Guagua. He didn't play with the Peon Scout, and for that he's getting kind of punished. It's extremely rare to see this build, this power build altar. It does take quite a few resources, but leads to a nice level 2. But we can also see the tech difference now is quite immense.
Oh yeah, that was a bit expensive. 2/3 already done for Lin Guagua. We have a lumber mill in the main, due to the fact that he barely has any militia or workers at the moment on lumber. He uses them to creep the shop. That's something we don't see too often.
Yeah, ThundeR with the really specific build and creep route. This is extremely unusual. This is certainly the first time Lin Guagua has seen this. Also, this is the first time I've seen this. It seems like this is something that ThundeR specifically prepared. Should they meet again, Guagua will certainly have studied and react to this creep route much better. But look at this progress by the AM. It's amazing. He's gonna get level 3 right here, and this Farseer still hasn't found the enemy hero.
This is amazing, man. He has seen the entire world of Concealed Hill. He went to the upper left. He was, of course, in the lower left. And now he's moving into the right-hand side as well, taking creeps of the map. And yeah, the big strength of the Farseer is to be annoying and to do some chip damage and to get rid of your economy. But none of that happens. Couldn't prevent level 3. He's still level 1 with barely any experience. And there's even a timing for a water elemental harass in the main.
Yeah, he's got a 500 experience lead. That is insane in the early game.
Yeah.
And now we see how strong AM can be early with level 3 and those water elementals. Pressuring 2 buildings at the same time, the lodge in the back is definitely cancelled. But hopefully Lin Guagua will be able to save his burrow in the front.
Yeah, Lin Guagua was stopping mining for a little bit even to block the water elemental, but of course they could go the other way around. Lodge cancelled. War Mill. Is that oh, it's close. Okay, War Mill cancelled as well. At least he gets the Beastery, but the Shaman Hut probably a little more important than that.
Yeah, that Dispel being delayed makes a lot of sense because the AM is so strong right now because the Water Elementals do have such a strong presence. Delaying the Dispel against those Water Elementals is exactly the right call. And now, with that cancel, the AM can just keep on pressuring. AM was healing up at the fountain, so were the footies, healing up a little bit, healthy again, go back in to harass. And ThundeR is rushing tier 3! He wants to play Griffins.
He wants to play Griffins, man. What a mad lad. We see a Mountain King second as well. We got...
You remember earlier when you said, yeah, you know, ThundeR used to play gimmicky, but nowadays, you know, it's straight up and stuff, so we should look out for him.
I think he did that before in ESL. Oh, Archmage's Trap. I think he did that before with a very similar creep route in an ESL Cup. So this is one of his go-to strats nowadays. Wolf and Raider blocking the exit. So this is going to be the TP, but can he get the burrow for it?
Yeah, absolutely nice blocks here. Quite a bit of damage. That one Watch Elemental does not go down before the burrow is taken out. That burrow lost. Painful again. AM is not going to get out of here. Getting the last bit of juice, delaying as much as he can until he finally TPs out. By the way, he also sees there's no War Mill. There's no reinforced defenses coming against what is soon going to be tons of magic damage.
Here we go. Double Griffin Aviary. He cancelled the War Mill. It was his preparation that leads to this advantage now. There is a War Mill coming now, but this does take some time. You can't power build this. You can't accelerate the research time for reinforced defenses, and also you need a hell of a lot of lumber for that, and he's currently at 40, which is all not good for Lin Guagua.
This is an amazing game by ThundeR, dude.
Yep.
Outside of getting trapped there in the main and having to TP, this is pretty much a perfect game.
Yeah, what
really cool. Beautiful opening, and tricking his opponent there in the early game and riding that advantage all the way through.
Yeah, and what do you do with this Chieftain against Griffins? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Shockwave and Storm, both doesn't affect them. Archmage still gotta be a little careful. I think he skipped the shop, but there's a potion of greater healing now. So even with Stormbolt, look at that sweet 4 units around. Mega crisp. He will get out eventually. So much HP. On the cost of a footman, but there's all more time. First Griffin Aviary ready. Second Griffin Aviary ready. There's the castle tech ready. And the Paladin is coming as well. Is this Melting Valley days or what?
Yeah, this is a strategy we've sometimes been seeing, especially on this map, because here the human can usually creep level 3 fairly well. And by the way, this only works with level 3 AM. Level 2 AM, you have no chance if you don't get the cancels against the Orc, if you don't have the strong presence with the AM early on tier 2. Normally the way Orc is supposed to beat this is just have a solid early game, defend your base, and then expand on tier 2. Because the human has nothing on tier 2. But because this was such a painful early game for Guagua, he couldn't expand, and now he's stuck on one base against Griffins with hardly any anti-air. He's going mass raiders, so he doesn't want to take a fight. He just wants to base lane, which, well, we certainly know he can do quite well.
And for that, he holds on the second skill point for the TEC. We might see Shockwave here, Remo. Big red spot taken as well. Cutgas Pipe, not bad. But for a mass raider army, not the greatest either. I mean, more Shockwave and more Chain Lightning, more Wolves is always nice, but yeah, maybe that's not even the greatest item this time. Griffins, how impactful will they be? We see reinforced defenses started, but this is all going to take some time. Bad Riders seem to be the answer.
A player's forces are under attack.
They can certainly work out quite well as anti-air, but it's always a question of how much armor do the enemy air units have. At the moment, the Griffins have 0-0, but with some armor upgrades and Paladin leveling up and getting the aura, that could quickly change. We do not have the Blacksmith, and upgrade should be coming in soon. We have the Storm Hammers as well, and seems like Guagua is starting to prepare for the first little raid in there.
Here we got Boots of Kelthalas. Well, just a little bit more armor, I guess. Zeppelin by Guagua, filled with raiders. And that's the first drop of the game. Oh, Stormbolt on one Bad Rider, and he just takes him out just like that. So a 2-for-0 trade, which is not the greatest. More raiders, that Zeppelin is not going to do too much either. What a painful game for Guagua so far. Shockwave, Chain Lightning, good old Chain Wave. Holy Light on the Archmage, gotta be careful, needs to use that potion. Another Holy Light, wants to hold on to that potion. Now he does it. And the Archmage is back to full health, and Focus Fire reversed on the Farseer, 5 HP. And the Zeppelin goes down last second. Good fight for ThundeR.
That's an important kill against Guagua as well. You know he would be abusing that Zeppelin once again. That was expensive. Horrible trade for Lin Guagua. And now ThundeR can just keep on creeping in the middle. It's going to get level 4 AM. That's the level 2 Aura then, which is a big deal. And he's going to get Paladin, which then means, of course, Devotion Aura. Should mean Devotion Aura. MK is 3 already. And I think we've just reached critical mass. I think this Orc army just cannot compete anymore on only one base, on only tier 2.
Very, very important upgrades. That is now... What? No devotion yet?
Are under attack.
He went Divine Shield. Chain Wave again. Okay, maybe that bites him later. Needs another Holy Light. This Archmage super exposed. He just died. No mana. And the Bad Riders are connecting as well. Is Guagua somehow turning this around? Takes one Griffin out. Paladin is surrounded. Well, now it's kind of good to see Divine Shield, isn't it? Does he even have the mana for it? Yes, he does.
Oh, can't believe that ThundeR got punished there. He was too greedy to buy a new TP or get mana on his Paladin or anything. Shockwave flying in again. If he gets more hero kill here, this could be possible, but also lots of losses for the Orc. More and more raiders dying. Stormbolt definitely very powerful. Chain Lightning. Paladin about to die. Should be getting right-click down. There it is. Level 4 for the Farseer. And 2 towers at the expansion are about to be ready. This game is not over yet.
Okay, Lin Guagua, big fighting spirit, finds his way back into the series. Paladin rebuild. Archmage is already back, but from the Tavern, that was expensive. Take a look at the XP graph. It's getting closer there. ThundeR had a big lead. Guagua closes that gap. And we still didn't see him do what he does best, and that is attacking the base.
He's got the speed scrolls ready, but the force now absolutely laughable. 2 Bad Riders only and a single Raider. While there's more creeping going on for ThundeR. A little bit annoying for him that the Paladin isn't picking up this experience, but also valuable on the other 2. Big item here, lots of good stuff to find. Not the Scourge Bone Chimes, that is pretty useless, but at least valuable experience.
And gold, of course. Sell it and get a protection scroll or something. Or revive heroes, you know. Thank you, Lieutenant Frank Draben, for the 15-month resub. You can't staff your allies. Just kidding, Neo. Much love. Yeah. I know. I learned that lesson. And here we go. First Raider or base attack by Guagua. Takes out the shop. Cloud upgrade is coming. Plus he's switching to Knights for the ground.
Knights against Orc. That's rare to see. Ooh, juicy Chainwave. Triple kill against the Peasants. But also double kill against the Bad Riders. And none of them detonate. So that's good experience again for the human. Stormbolting a wolf. Why not, I guess.
No love for the wolfies. Now on the Raider. That's another kill. Every Stormbolt should be a kill at that stage of the game. 3 towers up, and they're split very far apart, so Cloud can't hit all of them. And on the other side, we see a 1 peasant counter expansion.
For real? It's gonna take like 3 minutes.
Yep.
Well, you know, patience is a virtue, Neo.
Correct.
So we'll see if that works out. There's still time to cancel this expansion. We see the Cloud. It does hit all three. No, never mind. Only 2 towers.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, that AoE would be nuts. And what a timing by ThundeR. Oh, did he not cancel this?
I think he did. Pretty late, but I think he should have Stormbolt focused on the Farseer, but with the speed scroll and invul in his pockets, he should be safe still. Dragonhawk gets out of the ensnare. And again, Thunder bought a lot of time for himself with that expo cancel.
Chain Lightning and Wave again. Yeah, he did. Is he building it with... Yeah, 3 peasants now. Getting fast. The 4th one is coming as well. And the Stormbolts hit the ground army. It's... yeah, when it rains it pours for Guagua. Divine Shield turns out to be a decent solution against the hero focus of Guagua. But this Farseer will not see the light of day. Or actually he did for like a split second. But he's down. And Guagua is at 23 supply.
Paladin got the level 3 himself, which is a huge level up, Neo. Huge! Y-U-U-U-G-E. Huge. And the expansion soon to be finished as well. Thunder never bothered to rebuy that TP. I guess in the end he didn't need it. It's a weird hodgepodge army. 1 Knight, 1 Dragonhawk, 3 Griffins. But especially the heroes are so strong, and this game must be Thunder's.
Guagua's trying, but Thunder learned a couple of things, I guess, from Sokka and Chemico and is walling off his castle. Doesn't last forever, but I mean, damage is done in the base. He's supply capped at 23, which is bad. Real bad. Peons can repair all they want, it doesn't really matter. And now against the Stormhammers, ooh, they're hurting. GG, Thunder. Nice. Game 1, my man.
Yeah, that was a really, really good game. A bit of trickery involved. A power build early on the altar, a sneaky creep route, a quick level 2, further deception during nighttime, get the level 3, push the orc base, punish them for not disrupting the creeping. We've seen that time and time again. It is very hard to make that work nowadays with the orcs, you know, having figured out the creep patterns of the humans most of the time. But if you throw such a curveball, such a weird early game, such a weird build and creep route, then you can still catch the orc off guard, and Thunder played it beautifully. With tier 3 triple hero Griffins, I imagine he must have had fun that game as well.
Ooh, we all did, didn't we? Now next one is Northern Isles, and he got a nice creep route for level 3 there as well. Looks a little weird in the beginning and looks a little mistimed, but last time I saw it in the ESL Cups, it was very good. And something's flashing here. No, we're good, I guess. Am I ready? Yes, I'm ready. Okay, a couple of other results. As we said, Pink defeats Sini 2-0. Mikhail defeats Angshi 2-0. Chemico and Soin face each other in the deciding round, as Soin defeats Joshishi with 2-0. And that is all we know, as of course ThundeR and Lin Guagua are through the first round, obviously. So more casters are coming in. Oh, no. 1-0, getting the last spot in the lobby. That's something you rarely see. But yeah, match points and main event points for ThundeR.
Yeah, it seems like the hard work is paying off. He's been practicing a lot. He has tons of games on War 3 Champions especially. I think out of the Koreans, he should be the guy who played the most. Or was it maybe Mikhail?
More than
yeah,
Focus?
He's been practicing tons on War 3 Champions.
Wow, that's pretty crazy.
I don't think Focus had many games on War 3 Champions, as far as I know. But yeah, he's been practicing there a lot. And it's kind of like, you know, the training with heavy weights kind of deal, because there, of course, he always plays with bad ping. Not always, but usually with suboptimal ping. But here now on NetEase on low ping, he's showing us what he's capable of, gets the 1-0 lead, and one step away now from the main event.
Indeed. Guagua starting on this map on Northern Isles with the blue color. And we'll see how this goes for him. He was really surprised by ThundeR's creep routes, his timings, quickly overwhelmed. His early game didn't work out at all, so I wonder if he has a better solution here on Northern Isles. Wouldn't be surprised if ThundeR goes for the lab first, or very early.
Yeah, level 3 creeper you can go for here, if you're left alone, is Tuskars into green into lab. That takes a lot of militia time, but that will be the level 3 then. We see that all the time in Human Mirror. But against Orc, there's always going to be a Farseer in your face, so it's going to be a lot harder to make work. There's a couple of options. You can also move across the map, try to creep the green camps on the opponent's side, and use militia on your side at the green camp there that carries the claws. But yeah, we'll see what the level 3 attempt is going to be. I'm sure ThundeR will try it once again, as almost all humans try to get the fast level 3. And now we have Guagua with the Farseer Headhunters. Here we go. The trolls have been called, and they're going to be brought to the battle.
Yeah, they need to save Guagua from the lower bracket, that's for sure. We see a similar build by ThundeR with an early Arcane Tower, meaning that he wants to be on the map, contesting spots, and creep with the Archmage. And once again, no scout at all for Lin Guagua. What we can say is that he's gonna have more lumber in this game, and he might be able to get his lodge out later.
Ooh, it's the underwater elemental. Big mistake by ThundeR, not creeping this camp properly. He's gonna take a ton of damage on these peasants. Arcane Tower is going to be finished soon, though.
Please educate our viewers. What went wrong? Why did the water elemental get ensnared? And why is that so bad?
So when the camp is aggroed already and something suddenly walks into aggro range, then that thing gets ensnared and summons count out of nowhere. So the way you're supposed to do it is summon the water elemental outside of range and then walk the water elemental into aggro range initially along with everything else. If the water elemental gets ensnared, that means the creeps de-aggro from it, and everything else is going to be taking damage. Footies and peasants and so on. And now we have lots of hurt footies, or excuse me, rather peasants in the main. However, since there's an Arcane Tower, it's not the end of the world. If it wasn't for this Arcane, this would be a disaster.
He calculated that in, of course. Water elementals in the middle, not giving any XP, also no lasted for Lin Guagua. He's chasing the Archmage a little, so he's not free to creep whatever he wants, as he was on concealed. So this is already a little better for Guagua. Tech is almost similar, like 1/4 ahead maybe for Guagua.
Yeah, Guagua opting for a very different build here. This time he went for the burrows and the Headhunter build, of course, before. The tech creeping the natural now is ThundeR. Dude, what are these wild creep routes by ThundeR?
Okay, this is a little different from what I've seen last time. But yeah, it seems like he doesn't even have a lumber mill.
He doesn't even have water elementals up there. It's just footies and militia at the start. Now the wolf scouts it, but it's a little bit too late. And Guagua must be thinking to himself, you cheeky bugger you. Who the hell does this? Wolf trying to steal something, not gonna get it. AM's gonna get full experience here, and that's again level 3.
Isn't that wonderful? How this guy comes up with the most amazing creep routes nowadays. Gonna be creep jacked here. Does he have defend? Nope, just started research. Thank you to Chuck for the 3-month resub.
Yeah, you mentioned the lumber mill as well. I feel like he must get the lumber mill. He's been using so much militia time. Of course, he has to go for defend, but he's not actually making that lumber mill. Death Note would be in an uproar.
Well, he always is, isn't he?
Oh, towers. Here we go, boys. Let's tower up.
What? Okay, what?
Oh, he's got spike barricades. That's pretty cool.
Ah, okay, the 2 towers. This is something that Focus, I think, introduced not too long ago. And there it went really, really well. I think it was against Chimiko. And Chimiko didn't really know what to do against it. But yeah, spike barricades, everything will be taking damage. But man, Scroll of the Beast on level 2 water elementals hurts!
He cannot lose the second burrow. You can't lose the second burrow. It's a lot of repair. It's also very expensive.
He clearly can. He
Ultra yikes.
Yo, this hurts. I mean, it won't stop him from getting a TC. But pretty much everything else gets the Archmage next. No! Cloak of Shadows! Oh, man.
TC with Stomp can reveal the cloak. Maybe he's gonna wait for that.
He wants to bait him out. Ah, nice. Pulling the herd headhunter to the side. Yeah, but that was a lot of time for ThundeR. Goes double Sanctum now.
No way!
No! He just walks out!
And he cancels the salves. The cheeky, cheeky boy. Ring of Region again showing how amazing it can be. Feel like this has been happening this whole last half year. And this was a complete disaster for our ORC player.
Yeah, it wasn't that wasn't too great. I gotta admit. Invo potion from the TC, Archmage just simply walks home, region scroll, Mountain King out, can start leveling there now. And wow, he's going Sorceress first over Priest, double Sorc over Priest. And yeah, why not? There's not gonna be Dispel for quite some time. He got the Lodge up now, but limited Dispel.
Confidence on ThundeR, great to see. Normally Sorcs aren't supposed to work out too well against Headhunters, but we'll see how they do. Chain Lightning into the footies, one of them going down quickly, but of course with the Stormbolt, now he can snipe these Headhunters really easily. TC doesn't have level 2 yet, doesn't have Stomp yet, and at this point, ThundeR loves trading these footies for Headhunters.
Yeah, he's gonna get a lot of casters here instead, and the Headhunters have value until the very late game stages, so that's excellent trades here. Hello, Sorceress! Oh boy, this Headhunter feels like I felt this morning. Everything hurts and everything's so slow. Mountain King comes back in. He still has a Stormbolt. Well, one sword goes down, but way too many Headhunters destroyed.
Nice Stormbolt to devalue that speed scroll. 70 gold nowadays, boys.
Yep.
Hardly playable, as I've heard.
Unplayable.
Damn! Dude, ThundeR is playing better than probably I've ever seen him play.
See? Exactly what I said. He's gonna 4-0 this qualifier.
I gotta say, I was skeptical, you know, after 2.5 years of seeing him getting slaughtered in WGL qualifier after WGL qualifier.
Yo.
I wasn't too hopeful for his chances, but he's looking a lot better here today.
Yeah, something clicked. It's not... Like, there will probably be people who say, oh, human patch. But his rise started earlier, prior to the patch. It's just good ideas, man.
And also, that argument doesn't hold any water, like, in this specific scenario, because Human has been struggling against ORC hard, but ThundeR don't care. ThundeR don't care. If you just play very well, you can win, even if you think that your race is weak. Pretty crazy.
Lionhorn, Invo Potion, Heal Scroll. Oh, sweet. Everything is hurt, so decent chance for Chain Lightning kills. But on the other side, there's a Heal Scroll. Once he sees him coming, he can use that. And the Priests are doing an excellent job. First couple of Breakers are streaming in as well. Little bit of creeping. Pendant of Energy for the TC, never wrong. I feel like these days I'm rarely hyped about a Pendant of Energy. It's always good, but... like a year or 1.5 ago, this was way better. Of course, it got nerfed. But yeah, I'm not as ecstatic about it anymore.
And that's good.
Yeah.
Because it used to be way overpowered from that camp.
Exactly. Or the Scout.
Now it's just pretty proper.
Pretty good, yeah.
Oh, double ring of region! Oh yeah! Give that to the MK right now. Give that to the MK right now. He's gonna have like 5.5 base region.
This guy
Got a little heal fountain in his pockets.
And the mana fountain with the Archmage, so wonderful support here. Great Scout as well with the illusion against the expansion, which is the one possible cheeky play, I guess, to get Lin Guagua back into this game. Contest the middle, Expo up, and nice Chain Lightning. Militia now. Oh, hero focus again.
AM's almost level 4. Might get that level up here. Oh, not quite, but actually the TC getting surrounded. He's got the big invul, gonna have to use it soon. MK's got the small invul and the heal scroll. Oh, that heal scroll value was wonderful. AM gets 4. MK's still in trouble. Using the potion now. Takes out the Raider as well. And Lin Guagua's gonna have to back up. Losing one more grunt.
Yeah, backing up against Sorcs, of course, not too easy. To Militia getting intercepted here. Was a lot of mana, there was Invo Potions, also a heal scroll, and more time for this Expo. ThundeR, do you have another excellent timing just as you did on CH?
Dude, ThundeR is making more peasants. Wait. Is that... That seems a little overeager. He's got 4, 5... because he wants to expand. Alright. Then it makes sense. He doesn't want to have to go all in against the expansion. He likes his late game outlook with breakers. I suppose that makes sense.
Yeah.
Very importantly, though, Guagua got the invul pot.
And the expansion can't be cancelled anymore. He arrives a little late. Does the Mountain King out-heal the spike barricades? Oh, he gave the rings to the shop. He sold them, Remo.
Oh, ring of regions, bro. You would have had so much region. But I guess you want to have the gold for the potions and the scrolls and the expansion, and that might be more important.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay. Slither of Hope for Guagua now with that Expo up. But can he cancel the human expansion? Because 2-base would favor the human again. Arachnid goes to the human. Double mana potion already. Replenishment potion as well. And level 3. Have fun dealing with that clap.
Yeah, immediately he's like, nope.
Yeah.
Not doing this one.
And
See you later, nerd.
A player's forces
Wolves at the
are under
Expo.
attack.
Good play by Guagua.
Arcane Tower still far from finished, but the expansion is now standing. Thunder can TP there if he has to. He's going to back it up. Greedy play would have been creep the red and then TP if you need to, but he's going to play it safe. He's going to fall back. Again, it seems like Thunder feels he's in a good position. He doesn't have to risk anything here.
Yeah, feels like the smart thing to do. Ooh, Stormbolt. Wow, got stomped and goes for the TC actually. Blocks with the breaker, but not precise enough.
A player's forces are under attack.
And now really good positioning by Thunder, staying in this choke point, where the MK with the Clap can of course be the great space controller. Clap recently nerfed a little, but level 2 it's hardly noticeable. It's level 3 where there's really a true difference. And we see Tome of Retraining. It is time to go into Blizzard. Clap Blizzard.
Getting even colder. Exactly. Ooh, this will hit hard. Only the Stomp as a solution to this. No Raiders, no Ensnare. Oh well, he has Ensnare, but no Raider. Going Wyvern instead. 3 Kodos, of course. Nice. Against Breakers. Here's the first push and immediately a TP as well. Thunder feels like you can fight this with this position.
He wants to hug the trees over here, tuck himself in a little corner,
Whoopsie.
and get the most out of his AoE abilities.
It's really hard to engage and to cast as an Archmage.
And that's a sad late game stomp by the TC. Only hits the Mountain King, nothing else.
Okay, Raiders focus fired immediately. No Ensnare anymore. And this should be Blizzard reigning supreme. How to stop this? What? Maybe with Hero Focus. There is no potion on this MK.
Didn't get the invul earlier. Now we see the invul on the TC, trying to get that hero kill. Does he get the Mountain King? We do have adept training, but no man on the Sorks. Last second TP transfer. Ooh, that was dangerous, dude. Imagine he transfers the TP, but the MK dies, and then the rest of the army is stuck there.
Yeah.
That was almost a complete catastrophe.
Playing brave now and gets stuck in his base. Has to kill one of the towers, then regen up. 62 supply for Thunder. On the other side, 62 as well. Lin Guagua slowly but steady, clawing his way back into the series. Once again, great shop control, double invul and heal scroll.
Yeah, in this kind of late game, Wind Riders can work out really well because, of course, no water elementals there to deal with them, no gyros at the moment, and normally not too many Stormbolts flying. Plus, it's only level 1 Stormbolt, so the anti-air for Thunder is currently very limited. But being on 2 bases, he could quickly switch into gyros or Dragonhawks. So I feel like Lin Guagua should look for an opportunity, window of opportunity, where these Wyvern are still really good. But then again, he's only got 1 Wind Rider, 3 Kodos. So definitely a hard army to properly control here for the Orc.
And the first gyro is out already. Invis Archmage is scouting if the Orc is making it across, and he certainly does now. 2 heal scrolls actually against all that AoE. And speaking of AoE, level 4 Farseer.
TC still dreaming of that level 4, still dreaming of that level 5. One Kodo getting caught in transit. Might even return a breaker here. Starting off with a Blizzard. Kodo survives.
Okay, the next fight could decide this winner bracket quarterfinal. Both not losing their heads over this. But Guagua is attacking. Wants to get rid of the shop, wants to get rid of the breaker's tech tree. Easy to do if you have a little bit of time.
Even mortar teams. How rare is that to see against Orc, but against the Kodo and Shaman backline? That might absolutely make sense. Lightning Shield Wolves in the base. That hurts. AM very far forward. A little misposition perhaps.
He does have more mana this time. We got Gyros against the Wyvern this time. First heal scroll used. MK gets into the back. Oh, the Shaman. That was sick. Great fight so far for Thunder. Kodo Beast about to be, yeah, exactly that. Clapped just as the rest of the army. So hard to escape from this now.
There is no speed scroll here. Very, very surprisingly. So he's going to have to rely on the TC Aura, which is still helping. But Stormbolt's flying. Mana Potion is ready as well, so could be more Kodos going down. One certainly will be falling. MK knows no fear in the front line. Good purges, though, slowing him down, but Stormbolt will again connect. Oh! Maybe not. Those purges really nice. 70 supply now all of a sudden for Lin Guagua.
Okay. No lumber anymore. Gold can be used for more heal scrolls again. And mana... Does he have another potion? No, he used that potion already, so no claps this time. Breaker army is of course amazing, but it's also open battlefield.
It's gonna be time to TP out here with the MK completely out of mana. AM! Oh! Doesn't make it out! AM dies. Thunder, again, like game 1, going out of his main without buying a TP, super greedy, especially since he had 800 gold. It's a huge error by Thunder.
Yeah, and the shop didn't get destroyed, so he had the opportunity for sure. This time, no tech advantage for Thunder as it was in game 1. And economy-wise, it's also pretty much the same. Guagua, are you forcing game 3? With the Devotion Aura now himself. Bought it from the marketplace. But, okay, Thunder, just like on CH, just buys the Archmage bag. But, this is such a fragile hero. Gotta be careful. Wait, well, more careful, I guess.
That Kodo Beast might be a goner. Yep, there's a hammer with its name on it. Boink! And Mr. Breaker returns.
Kodo Beast's stomach's empty now. And he's just pushing this expansion with more teams.
This could be a really good position. This is such a weird angle of engagement. It's a narrow choke where the MK and the Breakers can now just hold position.
Oh, this is
and
amazing.
This base layout is doing no favors for the Orc.
Not really. Nope. Illusion soaking up some damage. Clap again. Amazing. Trying to go for the hero kill. Archmage has the TP. He's so close to 5. The grunts are all low. Oh my, it's a triple kill. 9 supply gone. Level 5. But also the TC breaking through the melee army and getting into the backline. That hurt. But yeah, level 5 Archmage now. Blizzard 3. This is great AoE.
Those gloves also gonna be sold. MK, Clarity. Dude, has Thunder gotten a single invul from the shop in the middle, by the way?
I don't think so. Oh, well, he got one in the Mountain King, I think. But that was when the TC had the big invul.
Yeah, ever since then, though, it's always been Thunder being pushed back and Guagua doing a great job, always making sure he gets those invuls from the middle. He's even got 3 now, which is a little bit more than he needs, but keeping them away from the Mountain King, so important. It's a back and forth here. It's a tug of war, and these expansion or these main bases won't be mining for much longer.
And we'll see if he can crack that Orc expansion now, Thunder. With a level 3 Blizzard. With Invis MK, Sneaky, also 2 mortar teams. Heal potion. He knows that there's gonna be a lot of hero focus. Clap and Blizzard gets rid of these workers. But Guagua's ready.
Before Guagua did by focusing on the heroes, forcing them out of the fight, threatening the TP, threatening the hero kill. But how the hell are you gonna reach this AM? Perhaps you won't. TC getting Storm bolted before the Stomp. He's stuck in a corner right there. But of course he's got the involts.
Double invul plus a parry. He's a tanky boy. Wyvern still alive. Once again, the ground army is suffering from this Blizzard hero focus against the Archmage or even canceling Blizzard. Super hard to do. Again, illusions, but this TC is not getting out of there. And I think Lin Guagua is not getting out of this game without being defeated. 20 supply lead, pretty much. No mana on the human anymore, though.
Supply has completely plummeted. The expansion is not mining anymore. And remember, the main base is about to run out. ThundeR has been partly a little too bold with his chasing and with his movement. He could just be killing the expansion. That would be the safe play. But he wants to get a few more kills. For this Kodo, he's going to get a breaker back, so it's a 2-for-1 deal. How can you say no to that deal? MK almost level 5. TC back from the tavern. Of course, Guagua has to try to hold his expansion. Without it, he's got no chance.
But there's a mortar team. There's probably Blizzard in a second. Exactly on a position that makes it impossible for the peon to repair. Gets the kill, loses the mortar over it, but totally fine. He's on 2 bases now. He can sit on this expo. There's towers. 4,000 gold still in. Okay, he's on 1 base, but hey, he's the one on 1 base. And what do you do now, Lin Guagua? Trying to establish this again? Oh, no lumber. No lumber at all.
ThundeR again with a great early game. In the mid game, especially with that hero kill, it seemed a little bit shaky at times. He had to pinch himself, make sure he was gonna write this one out properly, but now again in a great position. How perfect was that expo kill? Expansion destroyed. 5 seconds later, the mains run out, and now it's desperation time. Absolutely desperate times for the Orc. Long distance mining and pillage, his only hope of getting any more money.
Yeah, red spot creep for ThundeR. Interesting
Players' forces are
to not defend immediately, but he does have a TP, which could be an invite to a wonderful Storm Chain Lightning combo. He wants to get that Magnetor Reaver as fast as possible. And he gets it. Katga's Pipe, of course, a little unnecessary. All the workers are suffering at the expo, but they're not dead yet. Oh, again, the wolf with the lightning shield. Here it is. Lin Guagua pulling back pretty much immediately. And this might be the last fight of this winner bracket quarterfinal.
Clap coming through. Could have killed the Farsi, but the invul was there just barely in time by a double kill against the Shaman. And that's it. GG called. ThundeR makes it through in the upper bracket, and he is in our main event for summer.
Without dropping a single map in the qualifier. Very, very exciting performance for ThundeR with cool game plans, cool creep routes, cool execution. There is certainly things he can improve upon, but hey, he got some time till the main event, and he's definitely an entertaining player, so a little bit like Younger, but more stable these days. This is cool to see, and Chemico has defeated Soen, so 2 humans advancing from this qualifier so far.
Fortitude still has a chance to do that as well. That's still the question, what's happening there with him against 15 Sway. We're going to clear that up. We're going to have Yange versus Pink, which is going to be the decision there at least, which is also going to lead to one of them making it through. And Mikael, he's waiting for Fortitude or 15 Sway. We're going to check in with the admins, get all the info, and then tell you guys soon.
Yeah, nothing to add.